to book Billy Alsbrooks to speak at your next event. Call 407-310-3275. Warning! Videos by Billy Alsbrooks do cause side effects. And those side effects are champions being born, dreams being realized, the weak becoming strong, weight loss, victory over unbelievable odds, incredible comeback stories, the sick being healed, marriages being restored, victory over all forms of addiction, job promotions, average people becoming millionaires, warriors becoming blessed and unstoppable. These videos will motivate and inspire you to take action. Warning, your faith is now being increased to the level it takes to move mountains. Arise, champion. I'm Billy Alsbrooks and I approve this message. For those that want to go to the next level in life, I'm gonna lay out 3 things for you today. And if you align every thought, every word you speak, and every action you take with these 3, then greatness will be yours. Number 1, the foundation of greatness must be built on fire. Now when I say fire, I'm referring to passion. Success is just a child, the offspring produced from a person who has married doing the thing they love. If you want greatness, then you gotta pick your profession like you want a soulmate. You gotta marry the one that makes you feel the most alive. Pursuing your passion is the cure for amnesia. It will awaken your spirit and reveal to you your true identity. See, most people are walking around in this 9-to-5 job coma with spiritual amnesia. They have forgotten who they are. Pursuing the flame, the fire, the passion of doing what you love is the alarm clock for your spirit. It will awaken you back to your true identity, who God made you to be. Some seek a job. Some seek a product to sell. But the greats, the legends, the people that go to that next level in life, they seek themselves. Close your eyes and look inside and follow the flames that flicker until you find your way back home. The fire created when doing your passion is a gift from God. That's why there's so much power in it. Stop making your decisions based on money and make your decision based on fire. Set yourself on fire and the world will come see you burn. It's so rare today to see a person doing what he loves. Most people are not bold enough, not brave enough to step into that fire, to that ring and just believe. We are living in a spiritual ice age. Strike a match and set yourself on fire on the inside. Ignite that greatness and the whole world will gather around you for warmth. Ferdinand Fuchs said the most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Now I ask you, what are you most passionate about? What sets you on fire on the inside? Romance was not just designed for our spouse. Get alone with yourself. Explore intimacy with the things that you love. Connect to yourself and what God has placed in you. Success requires focus, energy, intensity, zeal, enthusiasm, love, fire, charisma, hate, passion, intensity, dedication. Dive into your passion and the world will illume with fire. When you move to the center of your passion, the world will begin to make sense. Positive thinking is powerful. But you cannot think your way to greatness. You have to burn yourself there. Now the second element that you need to filter your life through if you want to achieve greatness is truth. Now John 4:24 says, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Truth is the couture for greatness. If you want to go to that next level, you got to get up every day and drape yourself down in it. Truth can only be understood fully from the center of one's calling. See, the fire produced from doing your passion brings clarity, just as the choir sings. May your life harmonize with nothing but truth, authenticity, originality, realness. You already have everything inside of you needed to passion is an inexhaustible appetite to express to the world what one is. Now listen to me. Those who chase trends instead of pursuing their own truth disqualify themselves from greatness. Different is beautiful. The greats don't try to fit in. They do everything in their power to stick out, to do themselves. The moment I stop trying to get acceptance from the world is the moment my life began to change. I learned the hard way that those who don't respect truth will choke on the lies and illusions of life. Surround yourself with people who cannot breathe without your truth. See, that's the winning formula. You want winning relationships, a winning team, a winning staff, a winning organization? Put together as many people as possible together who cannot breathe without truth. Self-awareness is being able to see oneself accurately without the distortions of the world. And when you align with truth, you become unstoppable. Truth is the key that unlocks the world. The temporary sting of truth is better than a lifetime of comfort born out of lies. When you need approval, you become a slave to those who give applause. Just like the bugs at night seek the light, success seeks those on fire with passion and truth. Greatness has a strict dress code for all those wishing to enter, and that required attire is truth. Drape yourself down in it and you will always be welcome. And I say it again, you are enough. Peace and serenity eludes those who seek the approval of others. The only place they can be found is in the full acceptance of one's own truth. This is why there is so much discontentment in the world. So many people on medication, so many people depressed because no one is walking in their truth. The need for approval pollutes the wrong truth required to achieve greatness. Are you living life or is life living you? You see, a life not on fire is a life wasted. And when you pursue the flame with the intensity and truth, the warmth of it will remain loyal to you forever. Success is being comfortable in your own skin and owning that regardless of what other people think. So I ask you this question now. What is your truth? You need to ask this question to yourself all day long, no matter what you're doing. In your relationships, what is my truth? In my job, what is my truth? In my spiritual connection with God, what is my truth? Whatever it is, it all has to come through that place, that mental space of truth if you want to have greatness. Relationships absent of truth remain lukewarm. If you want to reignite that friendship, that marriage, or that job, whatever it is, wrap it in truth and let that be the foundation that you build upon. That power needed to unlock doors of opportunity can only be found in that place of truth. The reason why so many of you out there listening to me right now are struggling is because you're trying to do in the physical what only spirit and truth can do. The fire of passion in a relationship thrives on oxygen, and that oxygen is being real. A deep connection is the fruit of authenticity. You want to bond with somebody? You want to bond with what you're doing? You want to bond with your work? Then be real. What you got to lose? You've tried everything else and it ain't worked. It ain't work because it will never work, because truth is the only way that it does work. Success hinges so much on how we operate in our relationships. So I want to make this clear. Sometimes people in life are going to hurt you. It's natural to want to shut down emotionally to prevent ever having to experience that again. However, the level of greatness or success that you want to achieve hinges on the amount of truth that is flowing and functioning in your life. If you have shut down in your relationships, it will affect your work. If you have shut down truth in your work, it will affect your relationships. It always hinges on truth. You gotta stop chasing the trends, seeking followers, and getting your worth from social media likes. Just be yourself. Set yourself on fire with passion, and the world will eventually come to you. People like you who are authentic, real, and willing to be vulnerable are rare. Be patient with people. Give them time to figure out just what a blessing you truly are. Stand in the middle of truth and refuse to move from it. See, the ones who have been assigned to you will eventually figure that out. Because you are beautiful, strong, and amazing, and you deserve the best that life has to offer, and you will only be able to access or tap into that by being in truth. Real and lasting relationships require both individuals to agree and commit to a standard of authenticity, compassion, and emotional vulnerability. To be equally yoked, all individual pride must die. All games must cease, and all conversations must be rooted in truth. With the natural urge to run from a difficult subject arises, that urge must be ignored and boldly faced head on. Each individual should strive to establish an unshakable foundation of trust with the other for a relationship's potential, and ceiling is always equivalent to it. See, the times where one seems to have an emotional advantage over the other, the desire to personally capitalize or manipulate has to be shunned in exchange for protecting the partner's well-being. You see, relationships thrive on transparency, which means all emotional walls must come down, all curtains must be pulled back, and all past transgressions must be remembered no more. Both parties should aggressively pursue sowing life over one another, building and uplifting each other's confidence and expressing sincere devotion towards one another. And by unleashing this truth, this honesty, cultivating a safe environment to be vulnerable, and seeking first to understand the other, no enemy of this relationship assembly can prevail. The fruit of the above dynamic is an intense connection, an all-consuming passion, and a deep liberating love that surpasses all understanding. The unity and mental bond that is formed from consistently applying this selfless relationship standard is infinite and eternal. For those who have yet to experience this addictive drug personally, the best way to describe it is fire, truth, and music. Now that brings us to the third element. If you want to achieve massive success, if you want to taste greatness, then you need to filter everything you do, every thought, every word, every action through music. Now when I say music, I don't mean just physical music. Music is symbolic for creative expression. Music is vibration, and everything in the universe is vibrating. Now let me tie all this together. Passion is an inexhaustible appetite to creatively express one's truth, what one is on the inside, to the world. Be yourself and express that in creative ways. See, we disrespect God. We disrespect the spirit on the inside of us when we try to conform to what the world wants us to be. We are good enough as we are. God does not make mistakes, and you are his masterpiece. Relationships are like music, and you should never make music with anyone who doesn't understand, appreciate, or value your lyrics. Somebody who does not know their own self-worth is unqualified to enter into the presence of greatness. You are the grand composer. You are the director, the writer, the author, the producer of your life. You have this awesome, immense power on the inside of you to create any kind of life that you wish. Make your current life shine so bright that the world becomes blind to your past, that they no longer see who you were, but can only see the star that you have become. The world does not need another carbon copy of what already exists. What the world needs is you to be brave and bold enough to be who God designed you to be. The world has a love affair with the madness of genius. What the world calls crazy in the beginning, they will call beauty in the end. Ignore the choir of mediocrity. Greatness requires ignoring the urge inside to conform. When your dream is to go global, you have to distance yourself from the small minds that can only think local. Turn up the inner symphony of greatness and play only from that sheet music of originality that is blaring on the inside. Success is just finding original ways to package what is on the inside of you, that gift, that passion, that fire, packaging that up in creative ways and distributing that gift to the world in a way that they can receive it. We are all musicians singing, painting, expressing, radiating the truth and genius that God put on the inside of us. Refuse to water down or pollute your art with the thinking of the status quo. You are enough. Give them you, raw and uncut. Are you brave enough to show the world who you are? To achieve greatness, One must starve themselves from the things that produce mediocrity. Your need to control things is what is controlling you. Successful people have confidence in themselves, believing that they can handle whatever life throws at them. This is why opportunities constantly flow towards them. Now I'm gonna say it again. Those who chase trends instead of pursuing their own truth disqualify themselves from greatness. Are you stretching? Are you growing? Greatness requires taking chances. Stop being scared, be you, and just go for it. The fire of doing your passion will cause blisters, but don't let that deter you from achieving greatness. Whether it's relationships or work related, the burns are just part of it. In the end, it will be so worth it. Create your painting, orchestrate your music, design your life the way you wish to express who you are. Your work and your personal life should not be separate. They should all be one, married, unified, together. Fire, truth, music. This is Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. Struggle, struggle. I'm a product of the 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 struggle. Being at the top, they say it's lonely. But see, I don't fear being lonely. I fear being around average people who want me to be just like them. I needed people for so long, but they never came. And because no one came, I learned to live without them. I learned to get comfortable being lonely. I learned how to function in the dark. Now I'm dangerous. You see, people who don't need anyone and are comfortable being alone can accomplish anything. Hear me out now. You see, I don't fear rejection because I don't have any friends to reject me. See, the only two friends I have are vision and grind. And the three of us together are unstoppable. If you're looking for fear in my eyes, you're looking in the wrong place. See, I don't fear because I don't got nothing to lose. People that fear got something, I ain't got nothing. All I got is my dream, and best believe I'm gonna make that dream a reality. And not you or anyone is gonna stand in my way. I used to chase people and beg people to put me on, to open the door, to give me an opportunity. And every time they let me down, so I stopped asking and started taking. I'm a product of the struggle, struggle. 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 I'm a product of the struggle. Those addicted to the fire become slaves to the burn. And I'm burning with passion for what I want to do in life. And all these 9 to 5 walking dead zombies trying to rain on my parade and tell me I'm a dreamer. So what? I'd rather die on my feet dreaming then crawl on my knees to a job that I can't stand to make somebody else rich. You got a heartbeat and you breathing, but you're not really living. You too scared to be who you supposed to be. You see, fear is a track star and you can't outrun it. The only way to beat it is to face it head on without flinch. Your upbringing is a joke. Your mama and daddy didn't prepare you. Your schooling didn't prepare you for life. They didn't equip you with the tools needed for you to stare down the thing you fear the most and laugh. See, you can only learn that in the dark. You can only learn that alone, and I learned that a long time ago. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I used to cry myself to sleep, but not now. It's not tears that hit my pillow, but sweat. So you feel what I'm saying? It resonates on the inside with you, cause I'm not saying it from my mind. I'm not saying it from my throat or my heart. I'm saying it from my spirit. Deep down, that's who I am. That's why when I speak, I set you on fire, cause you know what I'm saying is real. You've been there too, and you know what it looks like. You know what it feels like. I'm not reading this out of some self-help book, bruh. Man, I live this here that I'm talking to you. They say, Billy, now if you want corporate jobs, if you want corporations to hire you to come speak, you need to tone your message down. I said, what? Man, I only know one speed, bruh, and that's raw. Straight up uncut, unstepped on. I ain't about to pollute or dilute my work for a paycheck. Are you kidding me? See, I understand the secret. The secret is setting yourself on fire. Money chases fire. Money chases value. And I'm gonna give it to you straight up. And any corporation that don't understand the fire, I don't want to speak to anyway, because they not going to be here long. You see, the greats that actually changed the world, they understand my language. The Steve Jobs, the Google brothers, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, John Wooden, all these people knew you gotta be on fire if you wanna change the world. When you living in the dark, you got two choices: to stay there or turn into the flame. And I chose the lights, and I'm shining, and I'm gonna keep on shining, and I'm gonna burn my way with passion to the top. If people would've put me on, had people came to my rescue when I needed them emotionally, I would have never been prepared to achieve the levels of success that I now conquer. I'm not bitter, I just don't care. I'm not arrogant or cocky, I just know my worth. I'm not reckless, I just won't be denied what I know is already mine. See, the difference between me and the rest is I paid my college tuition in pain. There's no scholarships or free rides for greatness. Ain't no free meal tickets, no skipping line passes, and no power for friends to put you on. Ain't no one coming to save you. The one you looking for has already come. This is how it is when you a product of struggle. I'm 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 a product of struggle. This is the jungle, and only the strong survive. You see, I simulated the struggle day in and day out before the game ever began. Before I ever got in the ring, I won it in my mind. Now I laugh at every obstacle, every adversary, and every so-called setback. See, I'm not like the other people that you fought. I'm not like the other people you've been in the ring with. You say, oh no, Billy, you cocky. You are overconfident. You are underestimating your opponent. But that's not it. See, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Why I am so confident in my ability, because I've already fought you in my mind 1,000,000 times before I ever saw you. I am the seasoned warrior designed for overcoming. You see, I'm immune to loneliness, immune to affliction, and immune to misery. What you gonna do to me? There's nothing that you can do to me that ain't already been done. I'm addicted to the struggle. I've overdosed so many times on struggle that I'm tolerant and numb to it now. See, I don't fear you, nor do I fear those with you, cause you are soft, weak, and unready to face me. I'm determined on the inside, and you will feel the wrath of somebody who will not quit until they get what they came for. See, being at the top, they say, is lonely, but I don't fear being alone. I fear being around average people like you that's trying to make me like you. For years, I thought people used to doubt me or be jealous of my dream. But see, now I realize it was fear. They knew I was gonna do what I said I was gonna do, but they were just scared where they were gonna be sitting when I did it. But now I'm dangerous. People who don't need anyone and are comfortable being alone can accomplish anything. Playtime's over, I'm coming. I'm a product of struggle. 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 I'm a product of. This is Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. And if you're looking for me, you know where to find me. All day, every day, boy. 120, Grind City. Struggle. I'm a product of struggle. I'm a product of struggle. I'm a product of struggle. Breathe, well, live, blessed and unstoppable. Join the movement. Get your books and t-shirts now. Grind is the foundation of come from nothing economics. For those who have nothing, who come from nothing, this is the great equalizer. And when the law of hustle is tapped into and fully harnessed, it can take somebody from poverty to the top of the world. The greats, the legends, the champions. If you look into their background, each and every single one of them were products of the struggle. They knew nothing, they had nothing, they came from nothing. So they resorted to the one thing that loved them, and that was the grind. Most of them all had the same philosophy, and that was that the struggle was justifiable if every single day their grind was moving them toward freedom. Emptiness is the breeding ground for both victory and destruction. You decide which one you give birth to. Grind is the foundation for come from nothing economics. And these people that rose up, they rose up first because they got a vision for what they wanted in life. You gotta break that vision down into these 5 elements in this order now. Now I'm gonna lay them out here for you. Number 1, you gotta be purpose driven. Number 2, legacy focused. Number 3, you gotta be outcome oriented. Number 4, goal centered. And number 5, you gotta align your actions with the dream. Your grind, your hustle, your work ethic must match the size of the dream that you are dreaming. To go to the next level, you're gonna have to stop giving average and mediocre a seat at your table. See, there's 2 choices in life. You can either look up at the stars, or you can become one. Because this world that we live in belongs to the bold, and the rest are just spectators. Grind is the foundation of come from nothing economics. One of the turning points in my life was realizing that nobody was gonna open that door for me. Nobody was gonna put me on. So I stopped asking and I started taking. Stop asking people to put you on and put yourself on. To master the art of come from nothing economics, you gotta go 120, 24/7, 365. You grind the world into submission. Now the only way that'll ever happen is if you find a why that's greater than any obstacle that can come against you. See, in the great ocean of life, there is no lifeguard that's coming to save you. You either learn how to swim or you drown. That's it. Grind and hustle are universal languages understood in every nation and every culture in the world. To give birth to a desired outcome, we must identify the mindset that produces that outcome and then adopt that way of thinking until it is manifested. Each level of success that you climb requires more resolve, more discipline, more hustle, more grind, more focus. You gotta want to be successful more than you fear rejection. See, greatness is on the other side of no. Rejection did not break me. Rejection made me. I want to clear something up. Look, all people are capable of being successful. Every single one of you out there listening to me right now, you are capable of being successful in life. Don't let nobody lie to you. Now to tap into that potential, that capability that you have on the inside of you, that greatness, that champion, that warrior that you have on the inside that's begging to come out. Now to tap into that, you have to adopt the mindset that will produce that. Put an inner standard in place that will create that. A grind that will build that. Grind is the foundation of come from nothing economics. The law of hustle states that a grind built around mediocrity won't support the lifestyle required to produce success. New Year's resolutions without discipline prolong one's incarceration to mediocrity. See, the masses, they're merely satellites of the status quo. Successful people become the gravity that pulls the world in orbit around them. When faith becomes mobilized, transformation happens. So you gotta prove that you believe in your dream by taking action. Let your grind do the talking. Stop overcomplicating things. Success is simple. Dream the dream that you want to achieve, and then grind at the level that it takes to produce it. That's it. When the world tells you that you can't do something, grind. If you have nothing and want to be something, grind. When they say your talent ain't enough, that you don't have the resources, the means, the background, the education, whatever it is, get up and grind. Come from nothing economics, built on grind, product of the struggle, poverty and hard times, the one they all doubted, no one believed or conceived, but that stubborn fool just kept dreaming the dream. The world is yours. Truth the attire, be yourself and set the world on fire. Higher, smash every ceiling that the world puts in place. Grind, buddy, till that sweat comes down your face. I said hustle, the war, the struggle. See, buddy, it's all the womb. The block is what gives birth to that champion inside of you. The ghost of fear, the spirit of doubt. Relentless are the jealous ones that try to keep you down. Established with sweat, built on grind. Come from nothing economics. I'm Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable, and to God be the glory. Welcome to the grind, the factory for greatness, the process of success where all excuses are denied. The only credit cards that are accepted here are blood, sweat, and tears. Work! Welcome to the grind, the house of discipline, where we get it in every single day. We don't take days off. See, we understand here at the grind that success is not something that you achieve. It's something that you become. We refuse to settle for any other outcome than greatness. The reason we train ain't for some game, some event, for some trophy, for some medal. We train because this is our life, and this is all we know. We don't need an event to get ready. We stay ready. This is a lifestyle we live. Preparation is a weapon, and around here we use that weapon every single day. 24/7, 365, all in beast mode. Greatness is all we know. And I would like to take this moment and welcome all of you to the grind. Anyone is welcomed here, as long as they are willing to die for what they believe. Here at the factory, we don't produce people who accept participation trophies, who come in runner-up, who come in second place. All we produce here at the grind is champions. Around here, we don't accept anyone who even thinks that failure is an option. We don't accept anything other than greatness. We produce warriors who are hungry, dedicated, and fearless. And winning is all they know. Around here, your work ethic, that's your credit score. You can save all that yakking, all that talking, cause we gon' check that credit score, and you either gonna get approved or denied. You can either chase your dreams, or you can chase the distractions, but you can't chase both. Welcome to the grind. Focus is oxygen, and we starve the enemy. The only thing I see is my dreams. The only thing I am aware of is success. Champions aren't afraid of someone having the upper hand in the early rounds of a fight, cause they understand that this race is a marathon and not a sprint. Welcome to the grind. Discipline is the daily process of creating the life that you want by consistently chiseling away at the things that don't belong. What you gotta do is stop complaining about your situation, and instead change the thinking patterns that are allowing that situation to exist in your life in the first place. Now listen to me. There's no dream that can be denied manifestation as long as one is willing to be still mentally during the gestation period. Circumstances are born out of a consciousness that allows them to exist. You will eventually inherit the outcomes equivalent to the belief systems and mindset that you adopt. So let me sum it up. When an inner belief is consistently maintained, eventually the external environment adjusts to bring it about. To create a new life, One must shun the natural instinct to change the outside environment and instead turn inward. New lives are built and formulated from within. This is the secret. This is what champions understand. Around here, our grind is our ministry, and we witness every single day. Sometimes you gotta remind the world just who you are. Other times you gotta look in the mirror and remind yourself who you are. Kings don't talk to peasants, because peasants, once spoken to, tend to foolishly start thinking they have actually done something worthy of being royalty. Welcome to the grind. Know your worth. Stop chasing people who don't appreciate you. The less you control your mind, body, and emotions, the more the world will control you. Your discipline must break your body's spirit until it becomes your slave. And you gotta get back behind the wheel of your mind and steer your thoughts to greatness. Seek the center of what makes you feel the most uncomfortable. Don't run from it. Just stay there until you conquer it. Master your mind. The art of greatness. Welcome to the grind. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Champions have flaws, weaknesses, and struggles just like everybody else. But what makes them champions is the way they respond to those challenges and that they overcome them. You must conquer your present circumstances in order to qualify for your destiny. If you're not living like there's no tomorrow, then you're dead already. You gotta get up every day and seize the moment. Carpe diem. Success is just a long list of today's done right. Your mind sows the dream. Your faith waters it. Your mouth fertilizes it. And your actions harvest it. Welcome to the grind. Massive success requires extreme discipline. So the question is, how bad do you want it? Greatness requires learning how to be comfortable with the things that make you uncomfortable. You can only achieve to the level that you are. Greatness is not something you attain. It's something you become. Greatness made you. Therefore, each and every one of you out there listening right now has greatness on the inside of you. All you must do is awaken to what is already there. Become who you are. Welcome to the grind. This is Billy Alsbrooks. I am blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. Champions have flaws, weaknesses, and struggles just like everybody else. But what separates them from the rest is that they find a way to overcome them. Be yourself, grind. Don't worry about what others say. It's a marathon, grind city every day. Be yourself, don't worry about what others do. Set yourself on fire, ain't no stopping you. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless. I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Grind city. Like legends we rise. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless. I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Grind city. Like legends we rise. I got a question for you. What does it take to break you? What does it take for you to give up? See, your spiritual enemy is asking that question all day long. I'm not Lionel Richie, and I'm not gonna get behind this mic and tell you that life is gonna be easy like a Sunday morning, cause it's not. It's gonna be a struggle. The struggle is real, but so is the God that would deliver you. So I ask you again, what does it take to break you? What does it take before you give up? Before you lay down? Before you stay on that mat? I don't think anybody should be called a champion until they first been beaten. Because when you've been beaten, then we find out what you really are. Anybody can keep going when everything is all good. Even quitters can do that. We call them front runners. They all good when they're out ahead. But let them get behind, then we're gonna see what they really made of. See, when you get behind in the game, when you down 14 points, and you on the national stage, how will you respond? Cry City every day. Be yourself, don't worry about what others do. Set yourself on fire, ain't no stopping you. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. What does it take to break you? What does the enemy have to do to make you give up? Victory starts on the inside. You gotta become on the inside bigger than your problem on the outside. Don't you give up. You gotta think like a champion, speak like a champion, train like a champion. And when life hits you with a brick, you gotta respond like a champion. I ask you again, what does it take to break you? What does it take to make you give up? What you think is the problem is not the real problem. Your problem is amnesia. That's right, amnesia. You done forgot who you are. You are a champion. And when you reawaken to who you are, that little problem you think is a problem, let me say it again. That little problem that you think is a problem will melt before your eyes like ice cream on a hot summer day. Success requires embracing the uncertainty. See, it's natural to want to run from trials and tribulations, to run from struggle, to run from the tough times. But it's these moments that define you. They become the steel, the concrete, and the building blocks of real success. There can't be no testimony without first having a test. Arise, champion! Be yourself. Don't worry about what others say. It's a marathon, Cry City every day. Be yourself. Don't worry about what others do. Set yourself on fire, ain't no stopping you. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. What does it take to break you? What does it take to make you give up? Are you bigger than your circumstance, or is your circumstance bigger than you? Look at here, warrior. We arise on the wings of unwavering faith. You gotta believe. I know it's hard. I know you're in the desert right now and you don't see any fruit. You don't see anything happening in your life right now. But we don't walk by sight, we walk by faith. And faith should never be subject to outside conditions. Now to inherit the promised land, to walk in the victory, to overcome. Here's the key. You gotta master the art of blindness. You gotta go blind with your physical eyes and see the prize with your champion mind. It's only a matter of time. Victory. Be yourself. Don't worry about what others say. It's a marathon, Cry City every day. Be yourself. Don't worry about what others do. Set yourself on fire, ain't no stopping you. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Fearless, I see that champion in your eyes. Overcome, overcome, overcome. Cry City, like legends we rise. There was a child that decided to see everything that was real as imaginary, and everything imaginary as real. And when he grew up, he continued to live this way until he owned the world and everything in it. This is Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. B7U, yeah. Cry City, all day, light of fluid. Champion, don't you ever forget who you are. You an overcomer, blessed and unstoppable. Blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal, from living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open, and favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.